Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News show. Let's begin with our daily news. Onana signs Man United contract, club to make official announcement in next 24 hours. Inter Milan's Andre Onana has signed a contract with Manchester United and the club will make an official announcement in the next 24 hours. The Athletic claimed the 27-year-old was at Carrington on Wednesday to complete his medical test and sign on the dotted line. Only the signing of the final paperwork by the two clubs is remaining to complete the Cameroonians' €55 million transfer to Old Trafford. The player will then fly to the United States to join Erik Tanhaag's squad, who will face Arsenal on Saturday in their 2023 preseason fixtures. Man United have had a good summer transfer window. They signed midfielder Mason Mount from Chelsea earlier this month and are close to completing Onana's move. The 27-year-old is an excellent shot stopper who boasts an exceptional passing range. The Cameroon international knows Tanhaag very well, having worked together with the Dutch boss at Ajax. He will take very little time to adapt to his manager's demands. Having brought in a goalkeeper and a midfielder, United must focus on signing a top-quality striker. Tottenham Hotspur's unreasonable demands for Harry Kane have forced them to pursue Atalanta's Rasmus Hylland, but a deal for the 20-year-old also looks challenging, with the Serie A club looking for at least €68 million. Anthony Martial is the only recognized striker in United's squad, and his injury issues make him a risky proposition. United must push the boat out to sign Hylland before the season starts. Man United leave Matej Kovar out of US preseason tour set for loan spell. Manchester United have not picked goalkeeper Kovar for the United States preseason tour as he is expected to be loaned out, according to BBC Sports' Simon Stone. Kovar has played in both preseason friendlies for United this summer. He was substituted at half-time against Leeds United, but lasted for the full 90 minutes versus Lyon. The 23-year-old was hugely impressive in both games with his distribution from the back, but he has not traveled with the squad for the friendlies in the United States. Stone has now revealed that United are expected to send him out on another temporary deal. Kovar has already been loaned out to 3 clubs by the Red Devils. The Czech goalkeeper joined the Red Devils as a 17-year-old 6 years ago, but he has yet to make a competitive appearance for the club in any competition. Despite showing promise in the first 2 preseason games, United have now made the decision to send him out on loan to gain more first-team experience. This probably suggests that there could be more than one goalkeeper arriving at the club. Andre Onana has already been signed from Inter Milan. The Cameroonian star is expected to be United's undisputed number 1 for the forthcoming campaign. United hold an interest in Urawa Reds youngster Zion Suzuki. He could be signed as the backup goalkeeper, with Dean Henderson expected to leave soon. Tom Heaton is the other senior goalkeeper in the squad, but there is a high possibility that he could join Luton Town. Erik Tanhaag recently blocked his departure. We would have preferred Kovar to stay on as the backup goalkeeper, but the hierarchy clearly believe the shot stopper would benefit from another loan stint. Bruno Fernandes reacts to Donny van de Beek performance for Manchester United. Manchester United midfielder Donny van de Beek issued a timely reminder of what he is good at in the club's second friendly. If you asked any Manchester United supporter before the game against Lyon, they would have told you that Donny van de Beek's career at the club is over. Yesterday, he scored the winner as United beat Lyon 1-0, netting a coolly taken volley 4 minutes after coming on. And while this may not have changed the trajectory of Van de Beek's future, perhaps it gives him a slight chance. We have been here before, of course. The summer of 2021 saw Van de Beek play a prominent role in pre-season amid optimism he could make up for his torrid debut season. It didn't work out at all. with the midfielder returning to the sidelines once the season began, and even this game, he began on the bench. Van de Beek was making his return from injury and enjoyed this one for what it was, a chance to play football again, baby steps. His goal was a reminder of what he is good at, finding space in the penalty area and scoring chances. He's not done this enough at United, letting only 2 goals, albeit in very limited game time. Van de Beek's Manchester United career struggles have not just come down to being overlooked, he has had bad injury luck too. The most recent was a knee injury suffered in January, which required an operation. Now he is back playing football again, and that's important irrespective of what the future holds. Teammate Bruno Fernandes sent the Dutchman a message via Instagram stories commenting that he is really happy to see him playing again and praised his amazing goal. Wayne Rooney sent strong words for Man United outcast Mason Greenwood. If there is one man who knows what being a success at Man United feels like, it's Wayne Rooney, and the club's record goal scorer has given some words of advice to club outcast Mason Greenwood. He said to The Athletic, "It leaves Mason Greenwood in a position where he is stuck. So for Mason, it's a bad position to be in because I'm sure he just wants to play football. But for the club, it's image and ensuring they make the right decisions. It's almost a catch-22. I think the best thing for Mason now is to get out of the club and go and develop somewhere else. He needs to get back playing because it has been a long time. With everything that has happened and how long the internal investigation has taken, it's probably got to a place now where Mason just needs to go and play and to try and get his career back on track. It's a difficult position for Mason, but for the club as well. You have to make sure you get to the right decision before moving forward, and it looks like they are really struggling to get to that place. Strong words they may be, but perhaps that's what is needed, no more beating around the bush. It can't be ignored that he is an innocent man in the eyes of the law, though having such focus on his shoulders is clearly going to have an effect both on him and his teammates. For any number of reasons, Greenwood is likely to be better off by taking Rooney's sage advice. Manchester United bidders fear the Glazers will not sell the club. There are concerns among Manchester United bidders over whether the Glazers will sell the club. According to the Daily Mail, they expected that a preferred bidder should have been named mid-June, and a takeover is not going to get completed before their Premier League season starts on August 14. The Premier League owners and directors test and other checks will take more than a month, making it impossible for new owners to be in place before Man United host Wolverhampton Wanderers at Old Trafford in their first game of the campaign. While there are now fears among those involved over whether the Glazers will sell, some people believe that the process may well have been paused. Both camps believe the situation could linger on until autumn or even winter, which would leave the fans frustrated. The current owners have been in charge for 18 years and could now stay on for much longer after bidders failed to meet their £6 billion asking price. The final bids from Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani and Sir Jim Ratcliffe value Man United at around £5 billion, and both have not budged despite attempts made by the Glazers to make them raise their offers. Having secured Champions League qualification last term and won the League Cup, the club have continued to see an upswing in fortunes under Tanhaag, and the Glazers will not be in any rush to cash in on their prized asset. Man United at the window to sign Federico Pieza, Juventus ready to sell for £43 million. Manchester United have joined Liverpool and Newcastle United in the race to sign Juventus attacker Federico Chiesa, according to Corriere dello Sport. The Red Devils recently secured the signing of goalkeeper Onana from Inter Milan. and they are now expected to focus on bolstering their attack. Atalanta's Rasmus Hylland is the priority target for manager Erik Tanhaag, but Corriere dello Sport claim that the club are also interested in pursuing a deal for Pieza. United are currently in a three-way race with Liverpool and Newcastle for the Italy international, who is eyeing a fresh challenge away from the Bianconeri. The Euro 2020 winner had a mixed 22-23 season after a long-term injury, and he reportedly has a poor relationship with manager Massimiliano Allegri. Juventus are currently looking to raise at least 100 million euros from outgoings. They are prepared to part ways with Chiesa for 50 million euros this summer. The 25-year-old is regarded as one of the best forwards in Italian football. He can play on the right wing, left wing, and can also operate as a second striker. His versatility would suit the playing style of the manager. Tanhaag prefers more fluidity in his attack, and Chiesa would be a quality acquisition for the club. Despite the positives, United should be wary of his injury record. He missed almost 10 months last year with an anterior cruciate knee ligament damage. He made his comeback before the World Cup but missed another 7 games after the turn of the year due to the after effects of his long-term injury. Chiesa ended the season on a bright note with 4 goal contributions in his final 5 outings, but his fitness has been a concern for some period of time. He would be a top signing for United when fit and available. With the injury risk associated with him, United should not consider paying more than 20 to 30 million pounds. Man United will try to sign Fiorentina midfielder Sofiane Amrabat by the weekend. Manchester United will try to secure the transfer of Fiorentina midfielder Sofiane Amrabat by the weekend, according to Rai correspondent Sarah Mainey. The Red Devils have made just one signing in Mason Mount this summer, but they are expected to announce the arrival of Andre Onana from Inter Milan soon. It's now claimed that United could turn their focus to Mrabat, who is expected to leave Fiorentina. The next few days are decisive for the midfielder's future, and it's reported that the Red Devils will try to close an agreement for him by the weekend. The Moroccan was exceptional for club and country in the recent campaign, and he has now made the decision to leave La Viola to take the next step in his career. Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, and United have been linked, but the Red Devils seem in pole position to sign him due to the financial problems of the Spanish duo. United would still need to meet Fiorentina's 30 million euros price tag, and we should find out in the next few days where the club are planning a formal approach for him. Amrabat would be a brilliant signing for United, as he could provide the much needed cover and competition for Casemiro in the number 6 position. Scott McTominay has lacked the consistency from the role, and in our view, he could head for the exit door if Amrabat were to move to Old Trafford this summer. The 26-year-old is not a tough tackler like Casemiro, but he has the ability to control the proceedings with his strong passing and concentration from midfield. Amrabat also has a terrific work rate and likes to make tactical fouls. He has already played under manager Erik Tanhaag at Utrecht. Personal terms should not be an issue. Erik Tanhaag believes Rasmus Hylland is the perfect profile for his attack. Manchester United manager Erik Tanhaag believes Rasmus Hylland is the perfect profile for his attack, according to Alfredo Pedula. United have been active in the transfer market this month. Andre Onana is set to become their second signing of the transfer window. He has already put pen to paper on a long-term deal. The club's next priority should be a new striker, and Hylland is considered the perfect profile to lead the attack for Tanhaag next season. United have also been linked with Eintracht Frankfurt's Randal Kolo Muani, but Pedula claims that Hylland is the club's obsession. Atalanta are eyeing a fixed fee of 60 million euros for the 20-year-old, with a further 8 to 10 million euros in bonuses. Hylland has already agreed personal terms with the Red Devils. He is set to earn 7 to 8 times more if he moves to Old Trafford. Hylland registered 16 goals and 7 assists at club level last season. 14 of those contributions came for Atalanta after his late summer move. The Dane was largely a substitute during the first half of the campaign, but became a regular starter in the new year, with Duvan Zapata struggling for form. His statistics were not extraordinary, but he showed glimpses why he is regarded so highly by Tanhaag. Hylland is gifted with a strong physical and aerial presence, but also possesses pace on the counter-attack and likes to make runs behind the backline. He has yet to become a consistent finisher at club level, but has been brilliant for his country. He has exceptional timing with his movement in the box. The youngster has 6 goals from just 4 Euro 2024 qualifiers for Denmark this year. United currently consider Atalanta's asking price as too much, but they should be optimistic of lowering the figure through multiple rounds of negotiations, as they did with Mount and Andre Onana. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.